I've taken.
Look at you!
I've taken my
picture.
I've taken my moving pictures.
That's right, black and white only. All right, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Bourbon Flights OKC. Eric is always with my co-host Jason, and this is the 3 bottled in bond E.H. Taylor's compared. Today we've got the E.H. Taylor Small Batch, the Single Barrel, and the Straight Rye. All three of these are bottled in bond, so they're all 100 proof. But which one's different? Which one's the best? We're going to put that to the test. I'm a poet and I don't even know it.
Look at that.
If you are wondering who the hell this E.H. Taylor guy is, history blast for you.
There we go.
Colonel Edmund Haynes Taylor, 1830 to 1923. That's a pretty long time to live back in those days, by the way. So he lived to be 93?
Wow.
93. He's widely celebrated as the father of modern bourbon industry, a descendant of 2 U.S. presidents. Can you name the presidents?
No, I cannot.
James Madison and Zachary Taylor. He revolutionized bourbon by introducing copper fermentation tanks, column stills, and climate-controlled aging warehouses. He also championed the historic Bottle and Bond Act of 1897, which would make sense why all of his stuff, most of his stuff, I should say, is bottled in bond. He's from Columbus, Kentucky. He purchased OFC in Frankfort, Kentucky, which is now the home of Buffalo Trace Distillery.
Okay.
He had to sell OFC in 78 to 79 to George T. Stagg. This is the 1800s, so 1878 to 1879. In 1887, he left his distillery partnerships and went on to build the architectural masterpiece known as the Old Taylor Distillery, which is now Castle and Key.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Which we talked about when we had the Castle and Key stuff on
2 episodes? Or 2 seasons ago?
2 seasons. No, it was last season. It was last season. Okay. Season 3. In 1897... he was lobbying and he paid off Congress and passed the Bottled and Bond Act, which legally required whiskey to be aged at least 4 years, bottled at 100 proof, to guarantee authenticity and combat adulterated spirits.
Yeah.
In 1923, I was close. He passed away at 92, leaving behind a legacy as a visionary, marketer, and protector of American quality whiskey. So that's who E.H. Taylor was. That guy sounds like a complete badass, and thank you for what that guy did, because we wouldn't have. It sounds like we wouldn't have a lot of what we'd be doing today if it wasn't for him.
Yeah.
All right. So these are all the same proof. We normally start on the low proof, but I think today we're going to do the 2 whiskeys and then finish with their rye. So the one that's probably the easiest to find out of all of these is the small batch. I found this at a Total Wine in the Dallas/Fort Worth area for $42.99. Limit 1 per customer. I told everybody, I was with 2 other dudes. We were hanging out. No, this was in Scottsdale, actually. Scottsdale is where I found this. We were hanging out on a golf weekend, and I said, if you guys don't buy these, I'm going to smack you, because that's a great price, and it's hard to find. So we got those. So this is a straight bourbon from the Sazerac Company, distilled at Buffalo Trace. The release is ongoing. The proof is 100, of course. The mash bill is undisclosed. The age is NAS. And MSRP is $40, so $42.99 is not a bad price to pay for it.
Yeah.
Let's get into it. And we've had this several times.
Yeah, the small batch.
The small batch again is probably if you're gonna find an E.H. Taylor out in the wild, this is gonna be the one that you're gonna find.
Yeah,
most of the time.
I see them way overpriced a lot of times, but for $42.
Well, it's in a big cardboard canister. It has to be expensive.
It's in a tube.
That's right. Dude, we should make a potato cannon out of E.H. Taylor.
It would explode.
Oh, you're right. It's cardboard. That's a bad idea. We should make one out of PVC. Anyway,
the nose on this, it's got a little ethanol-y, but not too much. But
pretty light, like butterscotchy caramel. It's enjoyable for sure.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I had chicken Rangoon quesadillas for lunch.
Ooh, chicken Rangoon.
So it's basically like crab Rangoon, just chicken instead of crab. They're okay. They were all right. Yeah. It was one of the Home Chef deals.
Definitely not Madeira, huh?
Oh my God.
I was paying for that for a while because I ate so much of that spicy taste.
So good. We should have bought some. I don't know why we didn't buy any.
That jar was huge. It'd last us forever. But, yeah. All right. For me, it seems like the flavors are gone pretty quick.
Raisins.
Yeah, but mild.
Raisins or like prunes or like
some kind of
another
a
dried dark red fruit. Yeah,
right.
For sure.
I agree.
I don't know if they dry other dark red fruits.
Are there other dark red fruits?
Like, they don't dry plums.
Prunes are plums that are dried.
They are? Are you serious?
Yes!
I thought prunes were their own thing.
No, it's a dried plum.
No way.
Yes.
No way, bro.
Oh.
They're dried plums. Holy shit. I thought they were their own fruit.
Well, how come I don't have to shit every time I eat a plum? But every time I eat a prune, I do. No,
I don't eat prunes. I don't like prunes.
But
I don't really like raisins, to be fair.
The irony about prunes is you would think it would concentrate that sweeter flavor, but it dulls it.
Yeah.
So it's like,
well, but I mean,
it's more bland.
It's dehydrated, right? So that kind of makes sense.
Well,
but
you're
taking all the.
Have you ever had like a dehydrated pineapple? Holy crap! It's just sugar.
Same, yeah, mango, same thing.
Yeah, same thing. I mean, but
yeah, that's
but
fair.
With prune, you don't get
that's
that.
Fair. But I mean, I feel like plums aren't like overly sweet.
They aren't. They're usually more sour.
Yeah, they're tart. I love plums.
I do too.
They don't like me. I'm allergic to stone fruits. I don't care, but I'm allergic to them.
Well, thank God these just taste like stone fruits, and they aren't actually stone fruits.
Just break out.
This
is okay.
Okay. Honestly, I've had a couple other small batch that I didn't care for. This is probably one of the better ones. I mean, it seems like it's. I mean, it's not horrible. It's not. I sure as shit wouldn't pay $80 for it. I mean, and I see it for $199, and no, absolutely not. But for $42, I think it's a good pour.
Yeah. I got a couple lines here. Fro Code set up for Alabama. They've got a group. If we ever make it over there, we will definitely hit you up.
You got some ATV riding.
Larry says each other small batch at Buffalo Trace is $59.99. That sucks because I paid $42.99. That's crazy that at the distillery you're paying $15 more.
Tourist traps,
Yeah, that's true. And then your drunk uncles. I have one of those. As your primary beer drinkers, what would you suggest for someone who wants to get into bourbon? Like a Weller 12, like anything from Heaven Hill, like an Elijah Craig small batch, a Four Roses, another good one.
Yeah.
Like I would start with bourbons that are like readily available around like $50 and see what you like and see what you don't like and go from there.
Don't do your traditional like stuff that everybody sees, your regular Jack Daniel's stuff, because that's going to turn you off if you can find a private barrel pick, try something like that. I mean, those would be great.
Oh
no.
Barry's here.
Barry.
Hi, Barry.
Which Barry?
Bourbon Buddy Barry.
Oh, sweet.
Down the street, Barry.
I didn't know if
Elijah Craig 15.
Smith.
He's got one of those in the bag right now, actually.
Yeah.
What are we trying, gents? We're doing E.H. Taylor right now. We just had the Evan Williams 250 on. But anyway, we're derailing the podcast.
Sorry.
No, it's completely my fault. I'm just trying to.
It is all his fault.
We need to stay on track. That's the hardest thing after you've been drinking is like, you got to finish the podcast. I think this is fine. Do I think this is amazing? And would I pay over $50 for it? Probably not.
Yeah, probably
not. On the nose, our friends at Breaking Bourbon, can't talk today. Butterscotch, caramel, warmed baked multi-grain bread. I'm a big bread guy.
Yeah, that was
hints
that's
of
all
licorice and dried raisins. Raisins for sure. Do I get licorice?
I don't
on
get
the
licorice
nose?
because that would turn me off pretty quick.
I don't get. Do I get
licorice
I might
and
get
pecans?
bread.
I'm out.
I might get bread, but more of a multi-grain thing though than like bread.
Sourdough, like right at the first part of your sniff, like a sourdough,
like a multi-grain sourdough, if that's a thing. Yeah,
I don't know about multi-grain, but sourdough.
That's on the palate, dried raisins, oak, vanilla.
We said plums, same thing.
That's pretty much it. And then on the finish, vanilla, light tobacco, leather, and white pepper. It's complex. No, it's not overly complex. Still enjoyable. I think for $42.99, like this is a knockout of the park. Would I pay? What did Larry said he pay for it? $59.99. I don't think I'd pay $60 for it. I don't think I would.
Yeah, I don't know if I would.
50, 55 maybe.
Yeah,
I wouldn't pay $60 for this.
I mean, the nice thing is The bad, the good and the bad kind of is the flavors are good, but they don't last very long.
No,
but it doesn't leave you with anything nasty.
But it's 100 proof, $40-ish bottle of bourbon,
and it honestly doesn't taste like 100. It doesn't drink like 100 proof to me. It tastes more. It drinks more like a 90.
I think that is because we've really
been drinking.
No, I think that's because we're drinking a lot higher proof stuff. I mean, when we started the show, I was like, holy shit, this is 105 proof? Like, oh my God.
And that's a good point. To the gentleman that asked about you're a beer drinker just starting in, I would say Caribou Crossing.
Yeah, Caribou Crossing is a good one.
It's the Canadian Blanton's.
Way better than Crown.
Yeah, and it's a good, easy drink, and you'll get some good flavors.
Yeah.
Sorry.
For sure.
I digress.
No, you're fine, dude. You're fine. I just don't want this to be an hour-long episode for the folks that watch us on YouTube because it's...
You talk a lot.
Dude.
I'm just
You can talk to my mom about that one. That's her fault.
All right.
Moving on. We're on the single barrel now. This is the E.H. Taylor single barrel straight bourbon, Sazerac, Buffalo Trace, 100 proof, NAS. The mash bill's undisclosed. However, they say this is Buffalo Trace's mash bill 1. However, believed to be 10% rye or less.
Okay, so mash bill 1 isn't that the same with, is Blanton's mash bill 1 or mash bill 2?
I don't know, dude. I don't like Buffalo Trace.
Buffalo Trace basically has 4 different mash bills that they use, and then the difference is rickhouse location and aging.
Buffalo Trace, Eagle Rare, E.H. Taylor, George Stagg, Benchmark use mash
I was going to
bill.
say Benchmark too. Yeah, Benchmark.
I had to Google it because I mean, again, like I don't not like Buffalo Trace, but like it's not the like if I had to choose a distillery, it wouldn't be Buffalo Trace. Yeah. It'd probably be Heaven Hill.
Yeah.
You know,
I would say also too, if you want to explore that mash bill number 1, you don't want to spend a bunch of money, start with the Benchmark products. There's 6 of them here in Oklahoma. Unfortunately, you can only get Benchmark Old Number 8, but you go to Texas, other states, you can get the full proof, the single barrel. There's like 6 different ones, and they're pretty good, and they're like, I think the most expensive one is like $26.
Oh my God! I just sent yes 100 times. Sorry about that,
everybody.
Yes, yes. All right. Let's
single barrel,
100 proof, E.H. Taylor.
Again, light ethanol, but again, the red fruits come through stronger on this.
Yeah, but it's not dark to me though. It's like light red fruits now.
Yeah, more like what are those one cherries that are the darker red cherries, but.
Maraschinos?
Not the ones not just the fresh ones that are
black cherries?
Maybe. It just doesn't.
You're not talking about like the good cherries that you do in like a Manhattan or like.
No, I'm talking about the ones that you would buy fresh.
Black cherries.
And is it black?
Yeah, black cherries.
Yeah, because it doesn't smell like a regular. It's a little darker than a regular cherry.
It's like summery. It's like very light. It's not. I feel like the small batch was a little bit. Not heavy, that's not the right word, but this is very light.
Yeah. So I'm going to let you take a drink before I say anything because I don't want to influence it. The oak tannins come through, and with the peppers, with the peppery, like a white pepper.
Yeah. Peppery, a lot of oak tannins.
Yeah, a lot of oak tannins.
What's weird is like more tannins than oak. If that makes any sense.
Well, it's more woody than the oaky wood. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. I don't know how to word that.
The pepper on it it's not like a biting pepper. It's just like a faint pepper.
I got a little licorice too.
Yes.
In the very
the finish.
The very beginning. No,
see, and I get it on the
finish.
end.
I get it on the very almost before the liquid hit my tongue. God. The finish is fine. It's not exciting. It's not boring. I mean, it's short, which is I like. I like. God, this is gonna sound so bad. I like a shorter finish than a longer finish. If that.
I'm sure the ladies do too.
I can't fucking say anything on this goddamn podcast without fucking a 5-year-old over here.
I'm here for the commentary for the comments. No,
fucking Christ, man.
I think this is one of the few occasions where I like the small batch better than the single barrel. because I think the oak
So what's
there's
MSRP on this? $60. So you're probably going to pay 70 or 80. Probably 70.
70, but 65, 70 here.
It's close, man. You know what? I think I agree with you, but it's close.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I agree with you, but it's close. So on the nose, obviously the oak, the vanilla, the caramel, fresh summer flowers, bubblegum, creamed corn, and oatmeal. No. Creamed corn is fucking bad. Dude. I don't know who decided it was a good idea to put cream and corn together, but it's not.
I don't mind like creamed corn from certain places like Rudy's and stuff, but there is no creamed corn in that. I can guarantee you that.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, I just.
On the palate, we get the raisins.
You can definitely get the raisins.
Yeah, a lot of raisins.
Yeah, because like when you open a box of raisins as a kid, you'd smell. You
brown sugar, of course, butterscotch, rice spice, dried oak, and leather. Barry said tobacco. Like I feel like sometimes I have a hard time like
I would
differentiating like leather and tobacco because I'm like I just get like a musty like. Basementy kind of. I don't know.
With tobacco, for me, it's more like a tea taste, as to where the leather is more like. I don't know. It's not as sharp of a flavor for me. With
power of suggestion, maybe, but I could see tobacco more than leather for me.
Yeah.
Finish, includes tobacco, so there it is on the finish. Drier flavors: tobacco, leather, oak, rice spice.
I would agree.
Dollop of butterscotch. Dollop of butterscotch, a dollop of daisy, oak and white pepper linger. Yeah, I mean, I think we're not getting every. We're in the same realm. We're in the same realm for sure.
Well, and everybody's frame of reference is different because you've had a lot more experience with international foods than I have. You know, so your frame of reference. Why does that keep doing?
What is going on? Yes. Hennessy Rita's, what?
What? Who?
Barrel aged Pappy. This is loaf.
Yes.
This is my emotional support loaf. If I'm having a bad day, what's that movie where it's like, isn't depressed just another word for being bummed out? What fucking movie is that?
I don't know what that is.
Anyway.
That sounds like a Pauly Shore movie.
Pissing. TikTok is pissed. I'm going to refresh this because it's pissing me off.
Yeah, there you go. I wonder why it keeps doing that. That's weird.
Sir Davis? I don't know what's going on. There's a lot going on in chat. There's a lot going on, and I can't deal with it.
It's overwhelming.
All right. I need my emotional support loaf. I'm overwhelmed.
All right. Do we want to move on?
Dude, we have to. There's just so much going on. I'm overwhelmed. I'm overstimulated, bud. All right, so this is
the Straight Rye.
The Straight Rye, which we have not had yet.
We just opened it.
So we're going to rip this fresh on the pod. This is a Straight Rye, Sazerac Company. So what's interesting is this is OFC and Buffalo Trace. This is an ongoing release, proofed at 100, ages NAS. And this is undisclosed mash bill, but it says a Buffalo Trace high rye mash bill containing rye and malted barley. MSRP on this is $80. What did you pay for this?
I don't remember.
Well, that's fucking helpful, Jason.
I'm gonna say
I smell rye.
I'm pretty sure it was close to MSRP because I did get it on Spirits of 66 and they don't charge secondary market prices, so it was right around MSRP, just maybe a little bit above.
It smells like rye.
So to me.
It's not overwhelming though.
Okay, I'm going to say this, and this is going to piss some people off, but some of you will get this reference. But to me, it smells like that model airplane paint you used to get as a kid when you'd build model.
You're not supposed to eat that shit, dude.
I didn't say I was eating it.
No wonder you're so
fucked up.
I was sniffing
it, and that's why I'm retarded.
No, you're retired, dude. It's different.
Are you sure? He's retarded.
Jesus Christ. Retarded retiree.
No, to me,
dude, that should be your Instagram handle. Retarded retiree.
And then when I tell them where I worked, it would make sense.
That's true.
Okay.
I mean, it smells fine.
Here's the problem:
overly complex.
These two had been opened. This is a neck pour, so it's going to be a little different as opposed to oxidation.
I forget where we were.
I did too. So let's just start over.
No, I think we were.
We were talking about.
Oh, you were talking about the nose.
The nose, yeah, being a little. What did I say?
It smelled like something weird to you. Oh, model airplane.
Oh,
glue.
model airplane glue.
Yes.
And now it doesn't.
I don't get that at all. I get.
Let's just start over for this one.
Okay.
As far as this.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so this is the E.H. Taylor Straight Rye. This is a Straight Rye from the Sazerac Company. This is an OFC and Buffalo Trace distillery product. The release is ongoing. Proof is 100. Age is NAS. The mash bill is undisclosed. However, Buffalo Trace's high rye mash bill containing rye and malted barley. So we don't really know, but it's a high rye mash bill of theirs that is undisclosed.
Yeah, and this is a neck pour. We just opened this, unlike the other two, which were previously opened. So it's going to be a little different as opposed to having it oxidized a little bit.
The nose is good. I like the nose.
Definitely a better nose than.
Yeah, I mean it's good. Good rye spice, some pepper on there, oak, caramel, vanilla. All the easy ones to pick out.
I always feel weird about. There's certain things with this bourbon and whiskey you always get with the oak, vanilla, and the caramel.
Do you get like? There's a fruit in there. Maybe an apple. Halpert is very upset.
He is. He's ready to come drink.
I don't know. There's a fruit in there.
Yeah, I see. Now you said apple, and it's almost like apple cinnamon.
Yeah. The only other thing I could think of is pear.
See, pear is for me. Pear always.
I think it might be pear. I think it might be pear.
Yeah, because it's not cinnamon.
No, it's either apple or pear. I can't decide.
That's different.
The palate is nice. What I like about this is like, I mean, it's a rye, but it's not overly like I don't just get punched in the face with rye. Like it's not like an overly big rye flavor. And it might be because it's just 100 proof. Like it's not like a super like high proof rye like we normally drink.
Well, and that's like we've talked about that in other episodes where you get a high rye that's aged right, and it's not so peppery or so rye that burning rye, and you don't get that with this. This is more of a milder rye. It's a good flavor.
There's a flavor on the palate I can't quite. It's harsh.
It's what's different.
Not a bad harsh, but that one flavor is harsh.
It's less oaky than the other two, but there's something. It's not a sweet.
Pine, juniper, pine. There's some like
the
juniper maybe
almost. Yeah.
There's some like floral aspect in there.
Yeah, it is a floral, and that's almost like something you would have in gin.
It's not.
Yeah, definitely not sage.
Yeah, it's not like an overpowering floral, but there's definitely
no. It's just a hint of
it. Honestly, the finish is a little. I don't know if I like the finish. This kind of goes back to what we were talking about in the last episode. It might linger too long for me, with like rye tannins, like not rye tannins, but like
the rye.
I have rye
and the
tannins,
rye,
tannins.
Gotcha. And I say, I agree, but I would like to come back and visit this one in about a month because I wonder how much of that's going to tame out. Because
we should try to find some of that 4 grain that guy Larry was talking about and do like a 4 grain rye
road trip.
That's
the only way we're going to find 4 grain.
We'll just call Larry. He'll send us some.
Maybe Daniel's mom can hook us up. She's there in Kentucky.
That's right. All right, our friends Breaking Bourbon. On the nose, we've got rye, oak, rye spice, pepper, baking spice, On the palate,
the baking
vanilla,
spice,
pear, nutmeg, dash of pine. Okay.
Okay. You said the pine and the pear.
Pine. Yeah, I couldn't decipher between pine or juniper, whatever it was.
Well, juniper comes from a pine tree.
You shut your mouth when you're talking to me, okay? Cinnamon, baking spice, and then on the finish, ooh, a little heart hug from the rye there.
Yeah.
Rye finish, cinnamon, nutmeg, anise. Starts a little hot, gently fades and mellows. I still think it's too long. It is oily. I'll agree with that, but I think the problem with oily mouthfeels is they, more so than obviously watery mouthfeels, like they last
too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the problem is, it seems like your sweeter flavors are the first to evaporate, and leaving you with the more of the bitter,
100%,
bittery and oaky tannin
100%.
flavors. I absolutely despise anise. I get just a little bit of it, so I wouldn't say it's too anise, but it's, I don't know.
I don't get much anise. I mean, I am like anise adverse because I love black licorice, so like it doesn't bother me. All right, let's run down. Sorry, did you have something to say?
I was going to say, I almost hate to rate this because I would really. This is one of those ones where I could see it going either way after it's oxidized.
So I think what I'm going to do on the website moving forward is like have a little like neck pour box that you can check and be like, hey, this was a neck pour, so it might not be. And then the nice thing is like we revisit it, we just post a new review, and that way we can get rid of like the neck pour review.
And again, like we tell you, if you get if it's the first time you've tried it and you just opened the bottle and you don't exactly like it, but you don't hate it, give it 2 weeks to a month. You'll be surprised what oxidation can do.
Yeah, for sure.
Because we've had a few that we for example, RD1 Amberana barrel pick from Coffee Creek. We opened it and we thought, oh my God, this tastes like cherry cough syrup.
Yeah.
And about 2 weeks later, it mellowed out and was fantastic.
I'm also very sorry if you can hear my large dog who's very upset at my wife right now.
Yes. Alfred's needing
all right, let's rate these. I know we talked about rating them as going to be a neck pour. Pardon me for just a second. All right, so let's rate these 1 through 10, starting with the small batch.
I think this is going to be unpopular, but I'm going to say 5.5.
Ooh, yeah, I'm not going to go that low. 6.
I would agree with that. Maybe 5.5 or 6.
6, 4.
Oh, you're going to go that high. Okay. It's not bad. And you go first on that one?
So this is the
single barrel.
The single barrel. I'm somewhere in between a 5.9 and a 6.1. I'm gonna go 6.1.
Yeah, I'm gonna go less.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the small batch better than the single barrel.
Oh, I do too. I said 6.4 on the small batch.
I'm
gonna call it a 6 on that.
4.8.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was that bad. What about the rye?
I almost hate to rate this one.
You have to do it. Bourbon Flights OKC statute number 12-4/8 says that you have to rate this.
I would say as a neck pour, I'm going to give it a 4.8. But I think, honestly, there's some potential there that after it oxidizes, that it's going to be in the 5.5
Yeah, I'll join you there. I'm like a 4.6, 4.7, 4.6 we'll call it. But I agree with you. I think neck pour is always tough to rate stuff on. But yeah, I mean, it's weird that we like the small batch the best out of these three.
Because it's normally not something I would drink. We bashed on a little bit.
Yeah, we did, but like for $43, dude, like I'm into that all day long.
In full disclosure, our experience was we had a small batch and we've had barrel proof
and unfiltered.
That's what I meant. Barrel proof, unfiltered.
Yeah.
Such a huge gap. It's like. I love the barrel proof. So
for sure.
Actually, I'm glad we've had the 4. I want the 4 grain. I'm interested in that, but the small batch is definitely a little better than I originally thought. Yeah,
I agree.
So,
I don't have much to say. Do you have any final thoughts, comments, concerns, questions, criticisms?
The good thing is, I know everything's kind of changing now with how bourbon availability. So those of us that really like bourbon and whiskey that are true fans, the availability is going to start coming back. So I think it's a good time. And the fair weather fans and the people that are just trying to take advantage of it and do secondary market prices, I'm glad to see that those people will probably be stuck with bottles that they paid a bunch of money for, that they're going to be stuck with, not being able to make huge profits for, because I hate the secondary market. I think it's screwed everything up. So I think things are going to look better, and I'm looking forward to it. A little more availability.
Last question: do you think any of them belong in the infinity bottle?
Man, my opinion in the infinity bottles, we've had some really great bottles.
I don't think
either one of these three deserve to be in there.
All right, are you ready to end, my friend?
Almost. I just want to say, look how dark that bottle is.
It is.
So I would say that further supports the fact that the barrel. Here's the thing: you're better off getting a barrel proof or a high proof whiskey and watering it down yourself, either with a few drops or a few chunks of ice, than some of these lower proof ones that are just going to disappoint you.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, I digress.
I have nothing. Are you ready to end, my friend?
I'm ready.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us through this bourbon journey through OKC. Remember, there is a world of bourbon out there waiting to be explored one sip at a time. Until next time, keep your glasses full and your spirits high. Cheers.